Good day, my ocean explorers. Thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. My name's Lorelei and we're here to take some deep dives into our inner ocean. If you are like me and you love the water, you may be a water sign, you may have water in your chart, but you are on a path of personal growth, and also know that a big part of your mission here is to assist in the evolutionary path of our planet. This is the place for you, because we're going to take some deep dives into our subconscious, as above, so below. You know, a lot of us have been involved in ocean conservation and all sorts of projects to protect the planet. And I've noticed in my own journey that many of us have put the cart before the horse. We've forgotten to put our own oxygen mask on first before we've gone out to assist the planet. And it's not all about doing, it's about being. We need to be at a certain level to be able to assist the planet. We can't go with our well half full. We need to be fully charged to be part of this amazing world and then helping with this incredible period of change that we're in. So that's what this is all about, Inner Ocean Tarot. Tarot is just one of many tools. Cards love to jump. One of many tools to help us dive into our subconscious. Our subconscious, it runs the show. And if we're not in awareness of our subconscious, then we make decisions and we take on beliefs that are actually counter to what we're truly here to be and do. And it takes away from who we truly are. So subconscious is like a petulant child rather than a tremendous source of wisdom for us. So that's why we do these deep dives into the inner ocean, is to tap into our own wisdom. These are all pre-shuffle cards. Let's see if they come out in the actual shuffle. All right, I'm just going to do a light shuffle here. Oh, Eight of Swords. Okay. Cards have some things to tell us today. All right, let's set our intention here. I ask that this reading be for the collective, that it give us clear intel so we can truly see, hear, feel, and know the guidance that is being provided in these cards. And so it is. And so it is. All right. And so it is. You know, in some books they say tarot readers were the first psychologists. I don't know if that's true. Maybe in the modern world. But you had people like shamans and oracles, like the Oracle of Delphi. They had many, many sources of wisdom before tarot. But tarot is a lovely tool to help us tap into our subconscious. There are many tools we have to truly learn about ourselves. We're each individuals. We're all sparks of the divine. My gosh. Just wants to do its own thing. And we're on our own paths, but our paths are interwoven with the path of the collective into a beautiful tapestry. And what we do or not do impacts everybody. Never underestimate the power of individuals in changing the world for the better. Okay, so we're going to do this deep dive. Okay, 10 of Wands. That's at the surface. This is what's happening right now that we need to know. This is what cards are telling us, and our ocean is telling us. What got us to here? What happened in the past that got us to here? King of Pentacles. Trust. Of course, each card has multiple meanings, just like we have many facets. How has it impacted us? Six of Swords. Okay. What is obstructing us from moving forward? Page of Cups in reverse. All right, I will talk about the cards once we get them all on the table. We're putting all our cards on the table. All right. Okay, and what is helping us? What is helping us? King of Swords, fair enough. What actions do we take, or attributions we need to embrace or be aware of to move forward? Oh boy. Got quite a few swords here. Okay. And I'm looking for one card, thank you. One card for treasure. Treasure at the bottom of the sea. Treasure is like, it's insight. What we can take away. What valuable learnings can we have? What valuable insights are we going to get from this current situation? This is the true treasure. What is it? Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, what I'm paraphrasing here, what is most valuable is what you cannot see. Okay. Hangman in reverse, and one more. Okay. Knight of Wands activity. Okay, so let's look at this reading. See where we're at here. Let's look at this reading. Okay, what's happening right now that we're being told to be aware of is that we've been carrying much too much on our plates. Many projects, many just tremendous amounts of responsibility, many actions. Probably many of them aren't even about us. It could possibly be unnecessary or possibly holding the current situation in place as long as we continue to do them. Wands are about action. And it's taking way too much responsibility. I know in the ocean community, people who are very concerned about what's happening in the natural world, we take on way too much responsibility for what's going on. When in fact, much of it is not even us. That's when we really need to go within, and we need to decide what can we do and what is not ours to do. So we don't get overburdened. When you get overburdened, you can't move, and then you go into a place of fear and exhaustion. You can't think straight. So we're in a time where we need to let go of the burdens. The tens are all about ending of a cycle. Thank God, we're ending a cycle. All right. That's what's happening on the surface. How do we get to this place where we're overburdened and taking too much responsibility and doing way too much? How did we get to this? Well, according to this, we were trying to take care of everything and everybody, and we trusted that what we were doing was the right thing to do. We trusted, and we were probably told that these are the things we need to do to move things forward. And so the King of Pentacles he takes care of everybody. And he makes great sacrifices to take care of everybody. But he does it slowly, steadily. He does the homework. He reads the papers. He watches the TV. He does what he thinks he needs to do. He thinks about what's happened in the past and how he can bring it into the future. Knows what works, knows what doesn't. He thinks about the collective. And he does what he thinks is best for the collective. Takes on a tremendous... So he's very trustworthy because he's going to sacrifice himself, if need be, for the collective. But this is what's been happening. This is what's gotten us to this place. Maybe blindly trusting or taking on far too much that's not even ours. Taking on way too much responsibility. And where are we at now? Six of Swords. Well, it says we're going into calmer waters. The Six of Swords is a place of pause, a place of regrouping. It's a place of, calm. You can't make good decisions from a place of fear or upset or drama. There's no way. You can't access your higher mind. You can't access your executive function if you are in a place of drama, fear, anxiety, and exhaustion. There's no way. And we've all been there. So maybe this is telling us is that as we move forward, it's okay to be in this place of calm. I do feel like we're in this dip. And yeah, lots of stuff is going on. But we do seem to have room to kind of, literally, room to move around now. We can move around now. Things are opening up. But lots of things are happening too. Let's enjoy this calm while we can. Let's take advantage of this calm to tap into our inner knowing. So what is obstructing us from moving forward? Going to the next phase, because this is all about ending cycles. What's stopping us from doing that? The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a very youthful energy, possibly rose-colored glasses, very heartfelt, very fun in their imagination. And what's stopping us is like not seeing possibility, not being creative, possibly are we too serious? Do we need to lighten up? Is that what's stopping us? I'm not sure. You ask yourself that. Is that what's going on with you? And what is assisting us? The King of Swords. The King of Swords, I say it's about ambition, but King of Swords are very much take charge. And they're very logical and rational. They don't allow emotions to deep six them. Sometimes it can be way too much in their logical mind to really tap into the wisdom of their intuition. But the King of Swords is also telling us that truths are coming out, and we are the master of truth. We learn to be the master of communication and how we deal with the truth, how we integrate it, how we accept it, how we communicate it. That's what the King of Swords is all about. We really want to be able to balance our King of Swords energy with King of Cups, Master of the Emotions. That's what we really want to do. But right now, King of Swords is coming to the fore because a lot of truths are coming out, and we need to be prepared to handle them logically, rationally, not get triggered, not go in a downward spiral. So, this card, Ace of Swords, it's telling us the action or attribute we need to embody or be aware of. Ace of Swords is all about truth coming in. So we need to be ready to accept the truth, or a new truth, because truth is a moving target. And the more we learn, truth changes. Something that is truthful is only a part of the truth when we learn a bigger picture and a bigger picture and a bigger picture. As other pieces of the puzzle come into place, we realize what we saw was truth is maybe only a partial truth. A lot of people who want to manipulate us, they manipulate by omission. So they tell you some things that are, that are true for you. So you assume everything they say is truthful, and it's not. They omit parts. Some truths are going to be coming out. We need to be prepared to handle them. We need to be in our King of Swords energy to be able to handle them. What are the treasures? Treasures? Well, we're going to learn that we weren't saying the full truth. The Hangman is seeing all perspectives. The Hangman in reverse is saying that we only were seeing a partial truth. We had very much tunnel vision. And our vision is going to be expanded with all of this. That is the gift in this. That's the treasure. It may hurt. It may piss you off, but then it'll set you free. The Knight of Wands is all about activity. This is the other thing. We're going to be, once we know the truth is, we can actually focus our minds and put our energy into things that will help move us forward. Because until we know certain truths, we are spinning our wheels and we are investing in ideas and peoples and outcomes that may not be serving us. But once the truth starts to come out, more and more truths that are essential for us to turn into a new cycle, turn a new leaf, then we'll be able to take action, move forward with clarity and with focus. These readings are never light. Even if we use these lovely kind of cartoon type cards, evocative cards, we're taking deep dives into our psyche. And our psyche has a lot to tell us. And the more we can integrate, the more we can accept what resonates and let go of what doesn't, or put it under advisement until something else comes up and we go, oh yeah, I kind of was wondering about that, and now I'm going to have to accept it, or I'm going to have to let it go. This is the energy we're in right now. So let's do a Hero's Journey card to give us some ultimate advice. We're all heroes on this journey called life, whether we know it or not. The tarot actually tells us of our own hero's journey. That's why Carl Jung loved the tarot. It's all about archetypes and the patterns and cycles, the universal patterns and cycles that we go through. Hello. This has happened before. Weird is the new cool. Boldly express your uniqueness. So when the truth comes out, it's going to be hard for people to accept. Some people are going to hold on to it. And if you are in a place where you see something that others don't, you have to accept your own knowing. And it's okay. You may not fit in. It's okay. You may not fit in. But guess what? Weird is the new cool. We're all weird. We're all weird. Okay? We need these different sparks to be able to evolve. And by everybody getting into the same bucket of sparks, we go nowhere. We just have drama and pit one person against another. We need to be weird. We all are, we all are chips off the old block, but we're different. We different sizes, different shapes, different colors, and we're all needed. We're all part of the same thing, but we're all different. You need to embrace authenticity. Being truthful with yourself and who you truly are is the most important thing. Otherwise, you're upholding systems that no longer work. All of these truths coming out, they've been hidden from us for many years, and we've upheld them by going along to get along, going with the popular demand. And we can't do that anymore. The power of the individual is essential to where we go. And it's not being self-centered. It's not. It's about embracing your own knowing. Not to the point of ego, but it's about embracing your own knowing that there is something that we need to clearly and strongly consider. And you don't need very many people to create a tipping point. You don't need a majority to create a tipping point. I think Malcolm Gladwell said it was what? It's like less than 10%. You need very few people to create a tipping point. But it takes the people who are willing to stand on their own, stand aside, stand in their own authenticity and their own knowing to help this tipping point to happen. So embrace your own weird. I think we need one more card. I do love these cards. Okay. The X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. So here's the thing. Lots of stuff is going to be coming out. But you know what? In order for things to transform, there has to be friction. Otherwise, we'll just continue along our merry way in our own little fog. All right? So we need to see that it's all coming forward and it's all good. Everything is actually all good. That even tower moments and people that we've discovered to be just distrustful. It's actually our higher self. It's the universe. It's source energy nudging us, telling us that this was actually out of love that we are going through this, to help us embrace who we truly are. It's hard, it's so hard to accept sometimes when terrible things happen. But I see this all the time, that underneath nefarious, mean, upsetting, just corrupt actions and people, we're being exposed to this because we need to move forward. This is always happening and it needs to be exposed. Once we know what we know, we can't not know it. And it gives us the energy we need to move forward. I hope that helps you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, please take the time to dive into your own inner ocean, because that's where the treasure lies. Everything you need is already inside of you. Thanks for watching.